Hey, I'm Walter Johnston with the Michigan Barbecue Addicts, and today we're making our crowd favorite Mississippi pot roast. Let's get it done. This is such a simple recipe and has such few ingredients. It's going to be a crowd favorite at your next barbecue. Let's get it.
What we got here is a 6-pound bone-in chuck roast. What you're going to go ahead and do is apply some olive oil on all sides of the meat. Then you're going to apply some Heath Riles garlic butter rub. Just like you've seen in our other videos, you're going to apply that seasoning liberally across the entire chunk of beef. All we're doing today is smoking it low and slow. Once it hits an internal temperature of 120, we're going to pull it and throw it in a Dutch oven to cook the rest of the way through. Meanwhile, you're going to hit it in all the nooks and crannies and let it rest. Once your smoker hits 225 degrees Fahrenheit, go ahead and throw your chuck roast on.
All right, you guys, we've got our chuck roast sitting inside the char griller. What we're trying to do is just get them up to an internal temperature of about 120 degrees to 125 degrees. Today, we're using some mesquite split wood because it gives it a great taste for beef.
2.5 hours later, you're going to take your chuck roast and put it in your Dutch oven. We're going to take this inside to set it up. First, you're going to take your chuck roast out and put in 1 whole red onion sliced up. Then you're going to put your chuck roast right on top of that. Then you're going to put a packet of a jus gravy mix directly on top of the chuck roast. Then you're going to take a package of ranch dressing seasoning, put it directly on top of the chuck roast. And you guessed it, 1.5 cups of pepperoncinis directly on top of the chuck roast, followed by a stick of salted butter. Go ahead and put your lid right back on the Dutch oven and throw it right back in your smoker. After 3.5 hours, this chuck roast is done. What we're going to go ahead and do is prep it for shredding. After resting for about 15 minutes, we're going to go ahead and take that bone out, slides right out, and then you're going to shred your beef. What I like to do is serve it up with some garlic mashed potatoes and fresh cut corn. What you're going to go ahead and do is pile your beef on the plate. Make sure you get a ladle full of that fresh gravy that you just made, and you're just about ready to eat. This chuck roast was bursting with flavor. The garlic mashed potatoes, the gravy mix, the smoky beef, absolutely delicious. Give us a like and a follow if you liked what you saw. We'll see you at the next barbecue.